Clout is a hell of a drug, and sometimes we get so addicted to it that we take things a little too far. And if you don't believe me, watch this video and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Get ready with me to go and key my man's car. Yeah. I've been asking my man for the past week if everything is okay in our relationship, and he has sat here and reassured me time and time again that everything was okay. Y'all, everything was okay. But I know that something was off. My intuition, my spidey senses were tingling. And I asked him, I said, why you been like less affectionate? Like, why have you not really been touching me like that? Like, what's going on? And he has reassured me multiple times on multiple occasions that everything is good. But something didn't seem right. So we went to his mama's house the other day and I seen his iPad. The iPad is hooked up to his phone on the counter. So I didn't say nothing. So we left and went downstairs, and I came back upstairs to use the bathroom, and I grabbed the iPad and threw it in the bag. Threw it in my bag. Now I had this iPad for the last 2 days, and I have not went through the iPad. Like, I'm just like, don't be crazy. Like, don't do that. Like, don't go through this man's iPad. Like, it's okay. Whatever's supposed to come to light is gonna come to light eventually. But nah. Somebody kept calling him earlier. Just kept calling. And I'm like, babe, just answer the phone, because you ain't never had no problem answering the phone before. He goes, oh, it's a potential scam. He shows me the caller ID. It says potential scam. But after every phone call, there's text messages. What? So I go in the bathroom and I find the iPad that's in my closet, and I plug the iPad up in the bathroom, and I tell him I have to go shower. But before I go shower, he says, are you okay with me going out with the boys tonight? And I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, go ahead. I ain't never had an issue with you going out with your homeboys. Like, go ahead. We all hang out with a certain friend group, right? So if the guys are going out, typically the girls will go out. So I hit the girls like, hey, group chat of girls, y'all trying to go out tonight. They all are saying that they stay home with their man tonight. My man's the only one who's going out tonight. And then the iPad comes on. Y'all, I look through the messages. It's so many women, so many beautiful women in the messages. Messenger, his iMessage, Instagram, like DMs, like it's so many beautiful women. But guess what? Ain't nobody got no clothes on. This is not a single, oh, okay. And then I go to the messages between him and the person who was blowing his phone up, right? She goes, why aren't you answering? Why aren't you answering? Why aren't you answering? He finally texts her back like, oh, I'm busy. She says, well, I want to see you tonight. He says, what time? She says 7. Baby, it's 5 o'clock right now. And you just asked me and told me you were going to hang out with your homeboys, bro. I'm not even upset at the women. Mind y'all knew about me. Whatever, cool. Like, hey, like, you want to come get him. I'm a girl's girl. All you had to do was DM me. Y'all could have been came and got this man. But I'm upset at the fact that you lied to me repeatedly. And you tried to tell me that it was my mommy issues and my daddy issues and my self-sabotaging ways that was hindering our relationship. I'm gonna wear these docs so I feel like they definitely complement the shiesty.
Came over here, did that shit to my car, out of everything. You vandalized my shit. You over here, get in my car, bust the windows and shit for no reason. You ain't got no reason to be over here doing this shit. You do entirely too much.
No, he does entirely too much, because...
And I see, you think this shit funny, right? This shit funny to you. Doing this to my car, and I'm the one that gotta pay for it. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get this car fixed. I gotta do this shit. You ain't got, don't worry about it. The police will be to see you. Since you wanna do this crazy shit, I'm finna act crazy too now.
Get ready with me to turn myself into jail. So like he stated in the video, he was going to be calling the police. He very much did, because around 3 o'clock today, they came to my house, they knocked on the door, but I didn't open the door, and I went and got back in the bed, because if you finna come get me, please come get me. He also has since then repeatedly called me and told me that he pressed charges and that blah, 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 blah. But I think it's funny because typically when you press charges on somebody, you're not supposed to call them. Like, the harassment thing goes both ways, but I don't think he really got the memo, but whatever. But if you're wondering why I'm doing my makeup, it's for the same reason I did my makeup yesterday. Yesterday, I wasn't sure if I was going to get a mugshot, but today, I do know for certainty that I'm going to end up getting a mugshot. I also want to thank y'all for being just so patient and waiting for my videos, because y'all, I've really been in a really bad place today. Not because of the cheating, more so because I know I'm going to jail. I knew I was going to jail. But a girl like me is not against consequences and repercussions, as y'all can see. He cheated and he got some consequences and repercussions. But before I go, I do want to answer some of the questions that I seen in the comments of those videos. Some of them were fun, but some of them were not so fun, but I'm going to try my best to answer both. Starting with the fun ones, I was asked what is my zodiac sign. I'm a Capricorn. So y'all know for a Capricorn, this is completely out of my niche. We are typically move on type of girls, like whatever. You're a loser, let me just make more money and mind my business. But he is also a Capricorn. Some of y'all asked, why didn't you bust the windows out of his car? Now, he was being dramatic. I didn't even bust a window out of his car. But it's because your girl only wants a misdemeanor. Now, some of y'all are asking this huge question, like, why would you get on the internet and put these videos out here and incriminate yourself? If you were paying attention closely to the video, you are going to see that all 4 letters of my name was stitched in the back of that man's 392 with my keys. Who else did it? Now for the not so fun questions, i.e. just one question, which was, why did I key his car? Why didn't I just move on? I don't play about me. See, not only did you compromise my health potentially, you also compromised my intelligence by sitting there lying to me over and 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 over. Y'all get the point. And over again about wanting to be in a relationship with me. You could have left me alone. And I feel like that's the main part of this video. You could have left me alone. You could have released me back into the wild, into the streets, into the women who was cheating with my ex-man. The fact that you allowed a man to use you to compromise another woman's happiness is just like beyond delusion, you know? Because delusion is cute, but be serious, mamas. So I was looking on Reddit earlier about like being in jail, because I have got arrested before, but I've never went to jail, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on hold over the weekend because it's the weekend and I'm not going to be able to get out until Monday or make bail until Monday. I don't know, based off what I've read on Reddit. But I want to wear this because they said that you can't wear anything with like laces in it, and I feel like I still want to be warm while I'm in holding before they actually move me to my cell and give me my little, you know. I also have these Wrangler jeans. No, these are not his clones. Your girl tried to work construction after she left the military and absolutely hated it. So I have these Wrangler jeans that I'm also gonna put on, you know. Is it giving? I don't know. We'll see. I also want to thank you guys for being so supportive in this whole situation. Like, you guys have definitely made me feel like I'm not alone. Like, men are stupid. I will be going live for a brief amount of time after I post this video, so feel free to watch my live. I will be answering a lot of more questions on that live if you want to watch. But besides that, thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope that y'all can hear from me.
Let me just say this. Whether this is a real video or a fake one for clicks, there's always a message to get from these videos. And the message for this one is, do we really want to go to the extreme if someone did you wrong with cheating? Like, is it worth it? Misdemeanor or otherwise, is it really worth it to either have to pay a fine or stay in jail over the weekend? Is it really worth it just to get back at somebody? I don't think it is. Maybe it's just me, but I really don't think it is. And then for views and clicks, of course, you're gonna record it. You're gonna put it out there as content for people to see and download and incriminate yourself with. Yes, you scraped your name on the car, so it was already a given. But still, had you not recorded it in the first place, we wouldn't even be talking about this. But clout is a hell of a drug, and yes, people want to get their 15 minutes of fame. You got it, sweetheart. I hope you're happy. Going through the extreme for no damn reason other than to say, you know what? I got my revenge. Whoop-de-woo. Just let him go. Let it go. Walk away. Move on. It's not worth you going out here doing something stupid and promoting it as stupid. For what? So now somebody else can travel in your footsteps and probably try to do the same thing or do the same thing or worse. Come on now, you got to think that people younger than you, I know you're not that old yourself, but people younger than you look at this and think, you know what? If a man ever did that to me, that's what I'm gonna do, or even worse. It's just not the thing to do, especially now. And imagine the repercussions of that. You getting locked up is just small potatoes compared to if he would have snapped and spazzed out. I mean, come on. Sometimes women, your feelings take control of you so much that you lack the reasoning to understand that what you're about to do has multiple repercussions. And if you don't care, then oh well, then don't claim victim after the fact. Woman up and take it, because that's exactly what you're going to have to do if the situation didn't go down the way it did. But ladies, one last thing before I close this video out. Y'all need to just take a step back for a minute, look at the situation, and just say, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do this. There's somebody else out there for me, and I still have time to meet that person, and I'm just gonna let this rock. It's cheating. You can get past it. He might have told you one thing, led you to believe something. Great. You found out, let it go. Simpler to do it that way than to have to get revenge and end up in another situation that you didn't have to be in the first place. Sometimes you gotta think before you react. Once again, ladies, sometimes you gotta think before you react. I know y'all emotional creatures, but sometimes you gotta just hold that. Take that hold of that and just let it go. Walk away. Y'all want men to walk away. Y'all need to walk away too. And as for posting online and showing the evidence of what you've done, it's just not the thing to do, especially now. It really ain't. But anyway, once again, your man, Street Mechanic, giving you his reaction, his insight to this video, and hopefully y'all ladies don't follow behind this one and get yourselves in trouble.